What's going on, Global Conquerors channel? It's your boy Assassin, bringing you the weekly podcast as usual. Um, Probably wondering why I'm solo this week again. Well, Mokhtar is currently moving, and he currently doesn't have any of his setup um, set up yet. Ironically, so you know me, I was able to do it by myself for the last couple months, the month and a half. Why not do it again? But yeah, this podcast is being recorded on July 15th, Tuesday at 10 p.m. This is Conquest episode 81. We got a good amount of general news today, so which is pretty insane because usually we don't have it that much. As I'm looking over here in my notes, we got a couple things of esports, not too much, so I'm gonna just try to go skim right over them. Um, but yeah, with that being said, we're just gonna get right into it with esports. So we're gonna talk about Envy first. I think Envy put out like a short video talking about the return to esports and what they have planned for the future, and they brought up some old thing like an old not old news but like they talked about how they lost their CDL spot due to the previous Optic merge. So if y'all don't know what happened, 2021 two I think 2022, the MW or the Vanguard season of Call of Duty, Envy purchased Optic, and then they merged, or no, they just merged, and Envy decided to get rid of their most of their esports and rename them to the Optic name. So that would include the Dallas Empire being non-existent anymore, with now Optic becoming or Optic Dallas Empire becoming Optic Texas. Due to that, Envy ceased operations, so they no longer exist, meaning that the spot was no longer Envy's; it was Optic's technically. So with the return of Envy, Envy has recently came back pretty strong off rip. So they weren't gonna wait and take their time. They came out just jumping. They have the Halo roster. I think they have some like triple Street Fighters, content creators. There's another esport they're in. I think I can't think of it off the top of my head. But yeah, but obviously Hastro, owner of Envy, has talked about wanting to get back into the CDL, and hopefully, he hopes that the spot will open up where he could take advantage, and I'm hearing that he will bring back the Dallas Empire brand, which was a cool brand, which was cool and all that. So we'll love to see Envy back in COD, so we can have that old Optic versus Envy El Clasico again. It sucks that Envy had to went uh um and this had to happen. Well, this had happened to Envy, where they had to lose their spot due to their merge. But yeah, they don't seem like they're gonna be slowing down anytime soon. They're gonna be going right at it. So they've been teasing a lot of things about like doing another esport, and most people are thinking they're gonna join VOW or CS. I don't know exactly when, but I'm most likely one of those. I'm thinking it's gonna be East CS:GO, but we'll see how that goes. With more updates later, because Envy is currently hot right now, and they've been releasing a lot of things. So just be on the lookout for Envy. Envy's really coming back, pretty quick and pretty fast, and pretty quick to be exact, not pretty quick and fast. It's the same thing, but they are making they're making some noise out there. So don't be surprised if Envy enters another esport that you wouldn't have expected they did. But they already back on Halo. I know that. Their team is pretty good. So, but yeah. So we're gonna move over to League of Legends MSI. I only watched T1 play. I think they look so I can't really put too much into it. Besides, they struggled against what, BLG. I think that was, wait, no, not BLG. It was the match before BLG. I can't think of the name of the team. It was the only team that they seemed to struggle with, and then they smoked BLG, and then they played Genji, which, my opinion, I think they threw like crazy. I mean, they had no reasons to take any of those fights. They were in the lead of the game the whole time. I don't know what that play call was, or what caused them, but because of that, they kept losing. I think like two waves of fights, and yeah, it was pretty much what caused them to go into lose. And then I think they won. I think they went to the final map in the losers final. I don't. I can't. I'm really not remembering it. I can't think of it, but they did end up clutching it out. Then they played Genji in the finals again, and it went back and forth. But and overall, not Envy, Genji decided. Well, not decided, but they ended up taking it in the end. So, yeah. This T1 team um doesn't look terrible. That's what we could say. Um, since Mokhtar is a T1 fan, I have supported T1. I've been like I supported T1 because it's the first team I watched on esports. But they do look better. Like they can compete against Gen Z this year compared to like the previous years. So you can see that as a progress. They could have easily beat them. I mean, like I said, they could have easily been in the grand finals instead of the losers final. Um, it would have probably given them more confidence going into the finals instead of playing from losers. But they did. They just threw that game away. The winners finals against Gen Z, they threw it away. That game was perfectly. They were playing the final game, game five, perfectly. And then just because I don't know what that, like I said, the play call was on that team, the first team fight that led to them losing. It really, really, really didn't make sense why they took that fight. But um, I'm not a League of Legends expert or no, so I can't really say. But speaking of League of Legends, we have the League Esports World Cup League of Legends event. I think it's happening either this week or next week. Can't confirm. But T1 are the defending champions of this event, so they're going in to defend their throne. But um, after what we saw, we don't. This could either go Genji's way, but we'll see. But the teams that are going will be AG, AL, BLG, game, yeah, Cloud9, CTB, Flying Oysters, FlyQuest, which, if you don't know, they made some noise last year. They literally exposed Gen Z. So without that, I don't know. Fura or Fury, I don't know how to pronounce it. G2 Esports, Gam Esports, Gen G Esports, Juan New Life Esports, Movestar. I don't know if I pronounce it, and then T1 obviously. So 12 teams are about to battle it out for the World Cup. Um, yeah. Let's see how this event goes. We're hoping for some insane matches again. I don't remember the format for this. Um, I think it's a single limb. That's how most of it's been. But we'll see. I mean, other than that, yeah. League of Legends Esports World Cup is gonna be insane this year again. So, I'm just hoping we can insane some good games this year. But yeah. Other than that, I think that's it for the esports new topics. So we're gonna move on to general because we got a good amount. So yeah. Uh, TikTok going to shut down access to U.S. users in March of 2026, creating an app for Americans opening in September of 2020, September of this year, sorry, called M2. So I guess the whole controversy with TikTok and in the U.S. and all this. So I'm guessing US is gonna make a similar app for the similar thing, just because they want. The whole point is that they don't want their data to be the people of the US's data to be spread everywhere else. That's the whole point of why it is going to this. Let's talk about the Gold Cup. Obviously that tournament was hosted. Um, I think 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks or last week. I don't know, 2 weeks ago. But we're just not talking about it. I think we forgot about it. I think because the game wasn't finished when we recorded it, so it makes sense. So, yeah, Mexico wins the Gold Cup, defeated USA 2-1 in the finals. These two teams didn't look great going in this tournament. So not many people thought either one of them was gonna win, but um, I mean, USA and Mexico have dominated this tournament since it became a thing. I think Mexico has the most wins of it. I think, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then I don't know. But yeah, um, just trying to get some confidence going into to the World Cup next year. Excuse me, which we'll be covering hopefully next year. If we're still doing the podcast by then, but hopefully we will. We'll be talking about that and the lead up to it. But yeah, this tournament is literally preparation for the World Cup most of the times, or they just since it's the year before the World Cup, this is mainly a preparation cup to see last minute rosters who would be in the final squad going into that tournament. So yeah, um, cool. AMC theaters will be offering 50% off movie tickets on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. AMC's offering 50% of movie tickets for movies on Tuesday and Wednesdays for those who have free stub reward accounts. So AMC just pulled out the biggest dub anyone could have thought of. So I don't know if it's I'm guessing it's like buying tickets on Tuesdays and Wednesdays of that day. Um, so those days will be cheaper by 50%. So who knows? I don't know if it's just those days will be when tickets are cheaper, or is just the day that day like Tuesday tickets are all Tuesday tickets will be 50% off and Wednesday as well, or like when you purchase tickets on Tuesday for a movie that's coming out Thursday or Friday, would it be cheaper? I don't know. I have to read in more into it, but I'm pretty sure it's just tickets for Tuesdays and Wednesdays of those days will be 50% off. Which, hey, that's a dub. If you have an AMC account, that's a dub in my opinion. I mean, obviously movie theaters aren't like a common thing anymore due to streaming platforms. So yeah, I mean, there's still some people that like to go to the movies just to go out and talk just to be out in public with people and their friends and stuff like that to go watch movies. So I mean, I see that as a win. I mean, that's pretty insane to take half off movies on those days. So um, that's a big deal for movie lovers to be exact. Um, and you probably might see more people watching movies those days now. So, well, this will probably help ANC stock go up more. It'll probably just bring more people into the movies. Because now, like I said, movie theaters aren't really like a popping thing anymore due to streaming services like Netflix, Peacock, Hulu, Prime, YouTube, or not even YouTube anymore. But anyway, stuff like that. So it's good to see AMC's. I mean, they're just you know they're trying to give back to the people, and this is awesome. This is like amazing. So it make me want to go watch maybe AMC now. I mean, their movie theater's pretty good. They have some good movies. They're if you're a fan of popcorn buckets and stuff like that, they have some good stuff for that too. So yeah, that's pretty awesome too. Speaking of some crazy stuff, TSA is removing the requirements to remove shoes during scanning at airports. So y'all know the hassle if you travel a lot or know of this TSA, you have to remove your shoes when you have to go through the scanner. I'm guessing I don't know why this was always a thing. But you never know, just for safety, obviously. But over and over time, I thought the whole point of the health scanner was to scan your whole body. So I thought that, I mean, that would cut that, remove that out of all the airport things. So yeah, I mean, this thing has been going on for a while, like a long time to be exact. I don't know exactly when this started, but it's gonna be removed. I don't know when this thing takes effect. I know it's sometime this year. I don't know if it's immediately or anytime. But yeah, pretty cool. The hassle of taking off your shoes and then putting them back on after you go through screening is just unnecessary and takes some time out of your airport time. I guess I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah. I think it was pretty useless. It was useless, so it's good. It's good to see it get removed because there's no point in just taking off your shoes, and then you got to put them through that, this, and that, and yeah. So for all the airport travel people, yeah, that's a dub for you. So yeah, um, cool. Moving on to Twitter/X, but we call it Twitter because X is just a stupid name. No offense, Elon, but Twitter will still be called Twitter. Twitter CEO leaves after 2 years at the company. Yeah, that's all I got. But for that, I mean, I don't know the reasoning behind it. I think it was just the partnership they had was just over. Uh, I don't know exactly. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't know exactly. This happened July 9th. I don't remember exactly what was the reasoning. Oh, okay. So this is what she tweeted out. After two critical positions, I decided to step down as the CEO of X. When Elon and I spoke of this vision of X, I knew it would be the opportunity of a lifetime to carry out an extraordinary mission of this company. I am grateful to have for entrusting me with this responsibility of protecting free speech, turning this company around, and transforming X into the everything platform. I'm incredibly proud of the X team, the historic business turnaround, and we have accomplished together have nothing but short of remarkable. We all started with the critical early work necessary to prioritize the safety of users, especially children, and restore the advertiser confidence. This team has worked relentlessly from groundbreaking involvement like community notes and soon X money to bring the most iconic voices and content to the platform. Now this is the best yet. Now the best has yet to come as X enters a new chapter with XAI. Truly, X is truly a digital town square of all voices, world's most powerful culture signal. Sorry, we could have achieved this without the support of our users, business partners, and the most involvement of the team in the world. I am cheering you all on as we continue to change the world. As always, I'll see you on X. Just stepping down, no reason, like there's no like, so yeah, so yeah, stepping down after 2 years, but uh, moving on to some sad news. Um, popular voice actor James Carter Cathcart. I hopefully I didn't pronounce that wrong. I'm sorry if I did. Passed away at the age of 71. So a lot of you may have not. probably don't know who I'm talking about. For the younger people or for some people, um, he was the voice of James Mute Mewtwo. I hopefully and Professor Oak in Pokemon. So he was a very popular slash legend in the Pokemon universe, and you know it's very sad, you know, to see a lot of people who grew up on you know these cartoons and characters and the voices behind them. It's just sad. We've lost a lot of actors and voice actors over the last couple years that were really big into the industry that really have a really big impact. So this is, it hits hard a lot to other people, especially the Pokemon community, who, especially the kids from that time who are now adults. It hits them hard. So I hope he does rest in peace. Um, for all the incredible work he did. I mean, for the great memories and the childhood memories that he's created for the people, um, and that have grown up watching these, and to that his iconic voice was heard by many and will be missed by many. So yeah, so yeah. With that being said, I got nothing else to say besides thank you guys for watching this episode of the podcast. I've been your host, AssassinADC. Like I always, bring you the weekly podcast, but make sure you be on the lookout for the other videos and other podcasts that are coming out in the soon future. So yeah, uh, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you know when we upload. Comment down below what you like, what you didn't like, and yeah, socials are in the link in the down or in the link. Wait, the socials are in the bio or whatever the thing is down below in the whatever, you know what I meant. But thank you guys for watching. We love you all, and hopefully next week we'll have Mockter back once he's settled down from his movement. So from movement. So yeah, with the bottom of my heart, we all love you all over here at the Global Cars channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.